24 hours. We made it 24 hours. Huck has arrived. We did not have any dog fights.
Nope.
Nobody got bit.
Nope.
Nobody ran away.
Nope.
Nobody wants to run away. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe you. But we made it home. Max is just as we assumed. Grumpy, growling, doing the normal, this is my house, what are you doing here kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Jinx is in love, but that may be her puppy hormones and things in place.
I think she's excited to have somebody more her energy level, though.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the same energy level, though, because she still seems to be a little bit
similar,
more than him. But he's doing really good with the kids.
Yes.
And
the other.
Yes, the smaller animals, Momo. He did not try to eat Momo, but Bo wants to be in his face all the time. Mm-hmm. Not a problem. A few things that we were. A few things that we were worried about was the kennel, right? Yes. He slept through the night like nothing. He was possibly still a little droggy from the medication. But I personally was a little worried about getting him off of the ground and into the car. And I let you dive on that grenade.
Yes, that was my job. And he was willing to go into the kennel. I felt bad picking him up because I did not want to touch his nether regions, knowing that they're possibly still sore. And I probably felt uncomfortable. But he got right in, no issues, and we went home.
Yep.
So it worked.
Yeah, even with all the kids and everything, we didn't really walk him around much. We just kind of went straight to the car.
We let him pee.
Yeah, let him pee, get him in the car, got him home. I was concerned about him running free when we got home. I did not want to let him loose. We went with the check cord option, which went pretty well. He popped right out. I was also kind of concerned with the freshness of his incision in that, but he hopped right out and kind of took right off. Max was pretty spunky. Mm-hmm. He didn't immediately grr. They did their normal sniffing around, exchanged some nether region sniffs to check what's going on.
I think it helped too that we let Max out while he was still in his kennel.
Yes.
Max still knew it was his
He was in there on the ground. Also, we got rid of the kids this time.
Yeah.
We did not want any kind of kids in the mix. And then we immediately went to just like it was a normal day. We didn't talk to Max, didn't yell at Max, didn't do anything. We just started walking around the yard, let him go around the yard.
First night, very well. He went in his kennel in the evening and slept very good all night. We woke up, let him out. Normal thing.
Yeah, even this morning was pretty normal.
Yes.
I come up at lunch and took him for a walk. We used the Standing Stone Easy Lead. I didn't have to put it up around his muzzle or anything, just the regular, using it as kind of a choke collar, and went down to the stop sign. We were immediately met with a rogue Pomeranian, maybe a little white fluffy floof ball Maltese, maybe. Yeah. One on the leash, one off the leash. He handled it very well. He was very nervous, but I made sure I stayed in between him and the small dog. I was very nervous for the small dog. That is definitely in the he could have seriously hurt that dog territory. He has seen day 2 is a little bit different.
Yes.
He's a little bit more bouncy, a little more spunky. Mm-hmm. He's running around that backyard a little bit more. He is obviously absolutely obsessed with Jinx, so that is a hurdle that I think I might have underestimated.
I definitely
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a thing, but I was hoping that due to the fresh neutering and the testosterone drop that there would be he is completely obsessed, walks circles around her crate.
Yes, I've never dealt with that part of things yet. So that was very I thought maybe something, yes, go to the bathroom. No, he wants her at the moment. So once she is done, hopefully things will change dramatically and we'll be able to.
Yeah, another 2 weeks, no big deal.
be together as not lovers but friends. Okay.
I love you like a brother. Oh boy. So you did one session today with him, right? You got the clicker out.
Yeah, I did the clicker.
Just kind of tested the waters and
yeah, just kind of see what he understood or knew but we did hear and we did sit, which he's really good at, and I tried kennel, taking him to his kennel to have him go in, and then I didn't have any bed up here or anything, so I just used the couch. Going on the couch was hysterical, I'm not gonna lie. He only got it, he would like jump on and jump right back off. There was no time to click or do anything, so I just kind of left it be, and then I tried another couch, and he actually played or kenneled on that couch, so it worked out well, but practice on that.
Yeah, he definitely gets going in his kennel just fine. He doesn't associate that command with like a place command, like go there, sit there, stay there, like we normally do.
Right.
So we'll have to work through that. I also did a little bit of a session with him. I had to barricade him into the living room. It was really hard to keep his focus. Did he struggle to focus with you?
No, because he was glued. Like, I tried to walk away to see if I could get him to actually use the hear command to me, and he didn't go very far, but at that point Jinx was outside. There was nobody else in the room to occupy him or to distract him, not occupy, but distract him, so there was nothing.
Right. I did a little bit of hear. I mean, he seems to be getting it, so I just kind of a little bit of hand targeting overlaid the command. But what I was really trying to work on, he has sit very good. Like, he understands what you're saying when you ask him to sit. But in his tiny dog brain, as soon as his butt hits the ground, he thinks he's done and he can go do whatever he wants. Yes. So that was my focus tonight, was a little more duration. Like, no, this means sit and stay there. And it was really the first time I've corrected him, per se, make some noise and make him sit back down. He handled that well. I did notice today I clapped my hands and he lost his mind and ran away. So we're going to have to be really careful if he does show interest in birds, which as of right now, the jury's still out. I did introduce him to a wing-locked pigeon today. Sometimes if you wing-lock a pigeon, they will run around. This one kept just hopping and rolling onto its side. So he sniffed it, smelled it, didn't show any aggression towards it, didn't seem to have much of a prey drive. I also put out a dead chucker for him that we have for doing Jinx's fetch work. He could care less. He just gave it a sniff and then ran away from it. So it's definitely crazy to see the difference in prey drive. I mean, you take a dead chucker and hide it in the backyard and Jinx goes 1,000 miles an hour until she finds it, where he just kind of was like, yeah, there's something dead over there, and walked away. So,
but yeah, when a robin is in the yard.
Yes, he did.
On point.
He locked up on a robin. So I don't know. It might have been that they weren't moving. I don't know. We won't really know until we get a quail or something and let him get something that actually tries to run from him to see. He does not care about things you throw.
No.
I have seen zero retrieve drive out of him as far as trying to get him to play. I tried to get him to play tug with me today. I haven't got him to pick up a toy at all, or at least do anything with a toy.
He picked up one and brought it to me.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of that to me.
But then you didn't really want to give it to me, so I was like...
That's okay. That's not a bad thing.
Off. Yeah. And I think I might have...
No, you can, once they bring it to you, it's when they pick it up and they're like walking through the house and you start yelling and screaming at them. That's bad.
He brought it like right to me.
Yeah, no, if he brings it to you, then you can tell him to drop it. I think we were a little, on that note, I think we were a little hard on Jinx with picking stuff up. She struggles to pick up birds for the retrieve. And even if she does pick it up, the minute she comes out of cover and sees you, she drops it. And I think that's just because she wanted to pick up every kid's toy and every kid's stuffy. And we, we're constantly like, no, put that down. No, put that down. So now she's defaults to no, put that down unless it's specifically her toy. I did want to back up. You were talking about on the couch. I got something in my eye last night. I had like little dust or something. I wasn't crying, but somebody definitely hopped up on the couch and curled into a little ball and just kind of melted into your lap last night.
He did.
Yeah.
He
Was that just he was high and Velcroed to you last night? Is this still a thing today?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm
so,
very curious.
We'll see how it progresses on how and who he actually goes to.
Yes, he's definitely not I had his ears are a hot mess. They are filled with just like tar almost. We cleaned them out yesterday. Yes. That wasn't that bad. You kind of helped me. He definitely panic revs as soon as the liquid hits his ears. Today I held him down and did it myself. And I can definitely tell they're bothering him. That's definitely something when the vet comes, I want them to actually take a look at, because I wouldn't be surprised if he's got an ear infection. Because I was taking tissue paper or toilet paper, whatever, buttocks tissue. And I was getting in there a little bit, and he would kind of whimper and then he would start making noise, and he definitely was not okay with me sticking my finger down in his ear canal trying to soak up that liquid, but seems to be much more docile than Jinx is, which isn't a bad thing. She's a bit crazy.
I'm kind of excited to see how this progresses.
Yeah. We're starting to unlock more and more of what he knows. Like I said, yes. We don't know the commands that he knew or knows, but he's picking up on stuff fast. I even think he's already kind of started to gather that when we say Huck, we're talking to him. Because I've said it a couple times and he stopped and turned and looked at me. That's the other crazy part. We have this dog that clearly knows how to sit, knows how to behave. He actually doesn't want to get on the furniture, which is really funny.
No,
Jinx goes up and over the back of the couch and he walks around and then stares at her.
Part of me's like, do I want to just stay with that? Or do I want to allow him?
Yeah, I'm not going to make him get on the couch. And then I don't want to say that I was hoping for more of a reaction on the birds. Just what I've seen him do just on a check cord, running around, I expected a little bit more of a reaction out of him, especially with the wing-locked pigeon. I mean, it was a full-blown live bird breathing right there, and he was kind of yeah.
He was nervous.
Yeah, but
we shall see.
Them wing-locked and flopping on their side in the backyard is dramatically different than, them flushing out of a launcher or out of the grass, or even a quail makes quite a bit of noise when it takes off. So we'll get there. We got to get Recall down so that he doesn't run away. He's nowhere near ready to be put onto a collar or anything like that, or a tracker and let go free.
I would hope so. But
yeah,
I'm not 100%.
Yeah. We're not gonna chance that. We're gonna make sure we get Recall solid and collar conditioned to a couple things, and then we'll let him go and run. It's not like he's a puppy. We can't just go have fun puppy runs because they are doppy and don't run fast. He'd put a county in between us in no time. All right, what are we doing? Are we going to do another 24 hours, or are we going to check in at the end of the week and kind of spread these out a bit?
Yeah, let's do it at the end of the week so we don't bore you guys with our...
Rambling. Lots of rambling.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Peace out.
That's a wrap. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.